Alright, well good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you coming along once again. We are headed north. We're going to a state reservation up here. It's called Middlesex Fells Reservation. And I've never been here, but same old approach. It looked like a big green spot on Google Maps, and started looking into it a little bit. It's pretty big. It's got a couple nice lakes, a couple little ponds. Spring is in the air here in Massachusetts, so it's starting to get kind of pretty. It's starting to get warmer. Yeah, just a good reason to get outside. There's also some interesting history to the place. There's some old stone buildings, like stone masonry buildings that I want to check out. There's a watchtower that's abandoned that looks pretty cool. But yeah, just a good excuse to get out and go see somewhere new and explore a new spot on the map. So we'll be there in about 10 minutes, but thank you for coming, and let's go see what we can get into. All right, well, we made it. As you can see from looking around me, it's not the nicest kind of remote kind of places we like to go to, but very industrial. It's near the city, so you kind of get what you expect, kind of thing. But yeah, let's give it a chance. The trails go back into what looks like a wooded area. And it's pretty big, so maybe once we get away from the highway it'll be okay, but yep, let's keep going. So this was the Bear Hill Observatory or Bear Hill Watchtower. I looked it up online. There's not a whole lot of information about it, but yeah, I'm not sure what the purpose was, honestly, but it's a cool building, but not a whole lot of info online. Clearly very abandoned now. Doesn't exactly look very structurally sound either, but it's also interesting. It's right next to this giant water processing plant, maybe, or chemical depot, I don't know, but definitely a heavy industrial area. Obviously we're near the city, so there's a lot of that kind of cropped about. They do have a fence up around this thing. As you can tell, it's already had a couple holes in it. But yeah, pretty neat to see. Kind of curious about what it owes, but yeah, cool little things you run into out in the woods. Let's keep moving. Okay, curiosity got the better of me. Had to pop in there real quick. But in terms of climbing the actual thing, the actual entries are blocked off. But I technically could just climb it. I'm definitely tall enough. But I've already had one person jog by and kind of give me a weird look. So again, try to keep it reasonable on this channel and try to stay out of trouble. So let's keep it moving along. There's other stuff to see, and plenty of daylight left, so let's keep it going. Okay, well that was cool. So let's keep going down the line. The next thing that's on my list is, it's just called Stone Obelisk. So it's literally just named Stone Obelisk, and apparently there's a couple contradictory theories about, you know, who made it, who put it there, what the purpose is. Really anything about it, it's kind of unclear online. So definitely some enigmatic element around it, and that makes me want to go check it out. So we're gonna get back in the Jeep, and we are gonna drive over to the opposite end of this reservation and go check that out. Yeah, it's starting to warm up, and I gotta say, I am extremely relieved that it's finally springtime. Yeah, you can smell it in the air, you can smell it in the ground. That kind of leafy, earthy smell that you only get when spring finally rolls around, and you can feel the sun on your face again, and it's exciting. It's really reinvigorating. I really live for this kind of stuff, and the winters up here can be pretty brutal. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's supposed to get nice and warm, and I'm just happy to be outside and happy to be enjoying life and exploring these new places. Okay, well, I think we made it to the Stone Obelisk, so let's take a look. It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be, but from the pictures online, it's hard to tell. But it definitely looks older. Let's take a look. All right, well, that's the stone obelisk. Not super interesting, but I think the reason that it's significant, the reason that it's a landmark, is according to what I read online at least, the origins of like who put this here or what the purpose was. I mean, it's been here for hundreds of years apparently, and no one really knows like why it was put here. There's different theories from like mining to like navigational reasons. You could see on one side it says like S, the other side it says W, so I don't know if that's like south and west, but then when you get to the other sides, you have what appears to be a number 1, or maybe an I, I'm not sure. And then you have 2, what appear to be L's on this side. So, pretty sturdy. Must have served, you know, some kind of a purpose, but what that purpose is, I don't think anyone actually knows. But yeah, fun little random obelisk out in the woods. So let's keep moving along. We're gonna head next to a stone masonry tower that I think is actually in pretty good shape and that they let people go in. So we're gonna head over to that part of the park. Keep enjoying this beautiful day. Okay, so I actually spoke too soon. There's another place we're gonna check out that's actually on the way to that tower. It's called Ram's Head Hill. I guess there's a big boulder there in the shape of a ram or something like that. But the weird thing is it's become at least according to the internet, so take everything with a grain of salt with the internet, but it's become like a weird collection site for like children's toys, which is kind of creepy looking. So like little kids' toys, people just deposit them there and leave them there. So I don't know what the story is, but we definitely got to go check that out now. Okay, back at it. So headed over to see this little children's toy depository or whatever it is. It's super weird, super random. But and who knows if it's even still there. Who knows if they've cleaned it up, but it's worth checking out. Kind of creepy, honestly. Kind of weird. Just out here in the woods, and it's like in a rock or something. There must be some story or some urban legend, which I'll have to look up and put a link in for the description, but as far as I could tell, I couldn't figure out what it was. But let's go take a look at it. All right, so got up here, did a couple laps around, and unfortunately it looks like they cleared out all the kids' toys and everything that had been left, which is unfortunate because I kind of wanted to see that, but it's probably for the best. You don't want a bunch of junk and plastic out. I mean, it really is pollution in a way, even if there's some reason for it. I mean, it's all plastic, it's all junk, so I guess it's probably for the best that they cleared that out, but looks like a missed our opportunity on that one. But we're gonna keep hiking along and get to the next little kind of waypoint, little Easter egg of this state park. So we'll keep going. All right, folks. Well, unfortunately, a bit of a dead end on that one. They had it locked up. I guess it is open sometimes, but not in the off season or whatever. That's too bad, because the view from up there is supposed to be pretty good, and would have been cool to see the inside of it, but definitely secure, not even climbable. Yeah, still cool to see. So, and you know, the top of this hill is a really good view of the city, which is nice. So it's definitely worth hiking up here regardless. And just to see the outside of the tower was neat. But yeah, just a beautiful day and a great day to be outside. Alrighty, folks, well, that takes us to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching, as always. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe if you haven't already. Just another little random adventure, another random place on Google Maps, but I enjoy doing it. I enjoy taking you with me, and it means a lot that you all watch, and hopefully subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment if you liked it. But more adventures to come. I don't know where I'll see you next time, but I'll definitely see you again here soon. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye-bye.